sugar coated butter bacon, can't think of bourbon. He's got the cure for whatever's hurting. Butter bacon, can't think of bourbon. Life's a feast in the chaos for certain.
What is going on, booties? So rocking and rolling. Thunderstorms rolling through Tampa Bay. Ain't no better place to be than right here in Tampa, Florida. And you know, like always, man, we got the hookup. Duluth, a wonderful suburb, Duluth. Make sure you check it out. Housing market in Duluth right now, not that bad, and not too far of a commute to Tampa. So check that out. If you need any help with that, hit us up, let us know. We'll get you all the directions you need. I got to tell you, last night we had a last minute howdy do, something going on. We had to put a best of up, but we're back tonight. And tonight, I'm kind of sad to say it is our last night on Thai TV. You know, we were on RHS TV for a long time. Great relationship with RHS TV. And we were on RHS TV for quite some time. And then we went from the live broadcast. You know, we might have pushed the envelope a little too far. You know, we're entertaining even when we're not. That's how it rolls. But we might have pushed the envelope a little too hard with RHS TV. So they took us off live stream because they needed to get us under control. And they moved us to the following night. We were on Tuesday nights live. They moved us to Wednesday as a replay. That's okay. We're in their archives. We're in there on demand. If you want any of these podcasts, you might find most of them before the whole debacle on RHS TV. Now, Wednesday night, the replay, they were editing our show so dramatically that we got moved later and later. Eventually, we were on Sunday mornings on RHS TV replays. And the on-demands, you know, it was what it was. Next thing you know, we are sold from RHS TV to one of their subsidiaries over in Thailand, and we're broadcast at who knows what time. It's probably Monday, you know, 2 a.m. in the morning on you know, Manboy TV over there in Thailand. And you know, we got a little frustrated, and you know, we were working on it. Our budget went from RHS TV budget to $13.69, $9 of which goes to my cigar. And, you know, we're cool. We were doing our thing. We do us. We say to you, do you, let me do me. As long as you doing you doesn't interfere with me doing me, we're good. But when it came to the podcast, Manboy TV, Monday night at 2 a.m., you know, at some point, you got to figure out what the hell's going on. We're hoping that we're able to bring in a special on-the-ground correspondent to get some updates from Manboy TV to see exactly what's going on, because word on the street is tonight is our last night on Thai TV, and it's going to be what it's going to be. Don't know what's going to happen with the Voodoo Chef podcast. We're going to have to find out. But we did get word that tonight was going to be our last night on our last episode, because they're going to wait 6 days to stream it on Monday night at 2 a.m. You know, we got to download it. We got to clean it up. We got to email it out, you know, to some email address that I don't even know if I'm being scammed or what. I mean, again, we went from RHS TV money to $13.69, $9 of which goes to my cigar. budget for our weekly podcast. So, we're trying to figure out exactly what's going on. That's going to allow us to understand and figure out what's going to happen with the Voodoo Chef podcast as we move forward. We got a full show plan tonight. Don't worry about it. But, we're going to find out. I am going to give a big shout out to my, somebody I'm very proud to call my friend. And, you got to share the flowers while we're here, right? Don't wait until it's too late. We'll come back to that. But, my good friend, I am proud to call this man my friend, Mr. Steve Gonzalez, checking in over on the gram. He's watching on the Instagram tonight. No matter where you're watching tonight, make sure you throw the hearts, throw the likes, do what you got to do. Help us try to salvage this, the podcast. We enjoy being here on Tuesday nights, and, we're going to do what we can do. I mean, we had to move to Wednesdays. Ed has to work on Wednesdays. He'll be here in a little bit. Again, RHS TV money to $13.69 budget, $9 of which goes to my cigar. By the way, I'm smoking a Brick House Mighty Might. It is my favorite. If anybody wants to, you drop them in the P.O. box. Send them to the P.O. box. You guys know what it is. Just ship them on over. I'm not going to be able to smoke them with you on Wednesday nights anymore. I mean, podcast is being dropped. Manboy TV. Who the fuck gets dropped from Manboy TV? Who gets dropped from Thailand TV Monday night at 2 a.m? Is what it is. Maybe we'll find some answers. Maybe we'll get some answers tonight. Checking in right now. We're going to bring him in real quick. I don't even think Big Eddie C knows what's going on yet. Let's try to give him the rundown. We'll give it to him live. We haven't had a chance to talk. Welcome, my good pal, Big Eddie C. Big Eddie C, what's going on, buddy boy?
I have no idea. You tell me.
Well, I was just doing the rundown of life in the Voodoo Chef podcast, right?
Yes.
You and I have been doing this for a hot minute. We started out audio. We put it over on iTunes. We're back on iTunes. You can go over there and watch the replays. But let's be real. The big money happened, Big Eddie C, when we got picked up by RHS TV.
Big money.
We were fucking balling, bro.
Really?
I mean, we had guests checking in from Iowa. We had IFA. We had Mel. We had educators checking in from Indianapolis. I mean, we fucking Wicked from Rochester, New York. People checking in from all over the globe. And then we make one bad joke. We maybe drink a little too much Blue Note and get a little too blue. And RHS stops doing live. And we go to replays. So we used to be live on Tuesday nights, now Wednesday nights. And, this last night on Manboy TV. RHS started replaying us on Wednesdays so that they could edit our content. Entertaining, even if it's not. Ha, 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 RHS. And there it was, right? So now we're on replay, 10 o'clock on Wednesdays. Couldn't even be 8 o'clock. We had to wait till after 9 o'clock. Some regulations. I said fuck too much. I don't know.
Really? There's such a thing? Too much?
Right. So we go to 10 o'clock, right? And then next thing you know, we just keep getting pushed and until eventually RHS sold us to Thai TV. We're on at 2 a.m. on a Monday on Manboy TV over in Thailand. And I don't know what we did, but I got noticed a couple days ago. We're not going to be on Manboy TV anymore, Ed. We're being dropped. So I don't know what's going to happen. We went from big money budget to $13.69, $9 of which goes to my cigar. And here we are.
Amazing. Telling you. Sign of the times.
Right? Are they aging us out? Is that what it is?
I don't know, man. I mean, if they think we're
Manboys?
I mean, God, if they think we're bad, they haven't seen me at my worst. Oh.
Yeah, I just don't know, man. It's a little confusing, and I think we're gonna have to take. I got to make all the money I can make for us right now. I got to get our $13.69. We're gonna $9 of which goes to my cigar. We're gonna take a real quick 90 seconds, and we'll be right back. and maybe we'll get to the bottom of this.
Got a secret in the kitchen. Spices dance and shout. Every flavor got a mission. Taste the magic, there's no doubt. With that sauce and feel the power. Seasonings that
The Southwest is one of the hottest places in the country, and not just because of the weather, but because of the flavor. And if you're looking flavor of the Southwest, grab yourself a little Voodoo Chef Red and make it all taste amazing.
got a secret in the kitchen. Spices dance and shout. Food chef, got the potion. Feel the heat in every bite. You will worship with devotion. Flavor takes you to new heights.
All right, Big Eddie C, I think we have some answers. Oh,
We do.
man. We had our correspondent from Thailand in the green room, and they fell out that quick. We're going to try to reestablish the connection. Oh, I think we have them right now checking in from Thailand. Let's see. Checking in from Thailand right now. When we found out we were canceled from Manboy TV, I got our man Mitch on a plane. He is in Thailand right now to see if we can get an update on why we've been canceled in Thailand. Mitch, what's going on, my friend?
Good morning.
So Mitch, you're in Thailand right now. Can you give us some of the backdrop out there? Let us see where you're at
Absolutely.
right now.
Wow,
So-
look at that.
So Voodoo Chef, we were struggling. We got dropped from Manboy TV. I call up my good friend Mitch Smith, and I say, Mitch, I know you're traveling the planet right now. Can you jump over to Thailand and find out what the hell's going on? Dude, why were we dropped from Manboy TV?
You know, I don't think it's so much that we were dropped. I think the fans have disappeared. Like they're hiding. I've been wearing Voodoo stuff, and I get side glances. People are recognizing me, but they don't really. They're not coming out. I don't get it. I don't
Dude.
get it.
Well, dude, while you're in Thailand doing some deep research, and I can't, because this is our last week on Manboy TV over in Thailand. Are you at least getting to enjoy the scenery and take in some food? Have you met any cool people?
Absolutely, believe it or not. So I met this group from Texas, Chef Dunn, which looks like he's slowly strolling in for breakfast, and some of his students. They're a powerhouse in Texas. I mean, they competed in nationals for ProStart.
Oh man, that's cool, man. So even when we're being dropped from Thailand, you're over there making an impact.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you should have seen these kids. They were killing it. I've got pictures of them. They were doing a Thai cooking class, and just man, let me tell you,
Oh
that
man,
boy, food, man. Oh,
I gotta
Wow.
tell you, I'm so happy you're getting to visit over in Thailand, Mitch. I hope you get to take in absolutely everything. I would love pictures of you in front of the big Buddha sculptures. They're some of my favorites. I used them on the thumbnail pics for tonight. Of course, everything we talk is hyperbole, also known as bullshit on this podcast. Mitch is truly in Thailand right now. He is over there with culinary students, and he's taking in the scenery. More importantly, the food culture. Mitch, what's the coolest thing you've seen so far?
that's a hard one. We did this floating market where we actually had to be in this small little boat, the guy motoring you through, and there was just tons of boats and shops along the side of the river, and these little old ladies in these boats, they're pulling your boat over to them so that you can buy whatever fruit they're selling or knickknacks or drinks, whatever. So that was really cool. We spent a day in waterfalls yesterday, seeing monkeys and just swimming with fish and stuff like that. So
What's the
Cool.
coolest thing you've eaten?
Honestly, mango sticky rice.
Really?
Wow.
Really.
Was that in the
Quite
cooking
an
class or at a restaurant?
No, that was actually at the floating market. Don't get me wrong, the food was dynamite that the kids cooked at the class, but I've had Thai food. I love Thai food, but that was the first time I had the mango sticky rice, and that's just I actually took a picture of that.
That's very cool. Now, I know you're there on the Voodoo budget right now, trying to find out why we've been canceled from Manboy TV. Watch out! I hear they can be pricks.
Yeah.
Thank you. How long are you going to be in Thailand?
I think we still have another 4 days. We're leaving today, heading north. You know, we've done Bangkok. I looked there, 13 million people, and they're all hiding from me. So
No, man.
Wonder why.
just don't get it.
You know, we went from RHS TV big bucks to Manboy TV, $13.69 budget, $9 which goes to my cigar. And here we are. We're having to get you over there to figure out what the fuck's going on. But you know, even if we don't have success over there, Mitch, I hope you have a blast, and make sure you let them know what they're missing out. And
Absolutely.
we're going to have to figure out what the future of the Voodoo Chef podcast is since we've officially been dropped from Thai TV.
So, hey, before we go, I want to let you meet some of our kids from Texas here. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Adrian Garza. I'm from Texas.
What's up, big dog?
Hey.
It's
Hey,
been
make
very
sure you
hot and
make-
humid here.
It's hot. What was your favorite part of Thailand?
I think yesterday, whenever we went to a railroad where a lot of people were enslaved to build this big wooden railroad across it's like across a cliffside.
And it was just cool checking that out and hearing the history of that.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Who else we got there, Mitchell Smith?
Who's
Hey.
ready?
Hi, I'm Megan. He was talking about CoStar earlier. I was part of that group that competed at nationals.
Second in the
for
nation,
Texas.
huh?
Yes, we did pretty good.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was just such a good experience to go through. So is this being in Thailand as well. I think probably the coolest thing that we've done is the waterfall. We hiked all like 7 levels of the waterfall, and it was just super fun. It was super cool.
That's very cool. Very cool. You know, I commend you guys for your pro start aspirations. For nationals, to make it to nationals is huge, especially in a state like Texas, which is a heavy pro start state, right? And,
It is, yes.
And to make it to nationals, number one, huge. Number two, to finish second, hats off. You have nothing but pride to feel with that.
Thank you.
So,
Now, I do
what's that?
expect Mitch, I do expect to see two brand new follows on Voodoo Chef 13 tonight.
I'll have more. I'm going to work them all into it.
There's a huge group over here. I'm sure there'll be more.
Well, I'd
So
love to
also
see
here,
all the Texas brethren hitting up on the Voodoo Chef Facebook page so we can start communicating. We got more people.
Wow.
Hi.
How are
Wow.
you?
you recognize Violet.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sure you know
What's
me.
up, dog?
Nothing much. It's really hot and it's only like 7 in the morning.
Wait. We got people from Florida and from Texas over in Thailand going, fuck, it's hot, bro.
Yeah. It's like
Gotta
the
be
beginning. And it's not even their hottest, it's their rain season. But for us, it's like Florida August over here.
Hey,
Wow.
V, I want to make sure and take every opportunity, even though you're in Thailand. Number one, find out why they dropped us from Thai TV. All right, do that for me while you're there. Number two, when do you start
ask her.
CIA?
CIA, I start in September.
Holy cow, are you stoked?
I am stoked. Yes, I'm very nervous, but
You
I'm
go ahead.
You'll be fine.
and about the Thailand thing, I'll ask around. I'll see what I can get for you.
Rockstar right there. Now, V,
Yeah,
I've watched you.
she goes to all the stalls. She's goes to all the markets and vendors. She's constantly digging. They're hiding really well.
Well, Mitch, she's a little more approachable than you.
Well, yeah, that's why she's coming along. And then
Uh,
we got Xander.
Hello.
Xander,
He was
what's up?
Hi, Xander.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm one of Chef Smithy's students, and we've all been trying to hard.
He's going to be a senior next year, so you'll see more of him.
I
Yeah.
hope so, man. I hope so. You're looking out for us too, right?
Yep,
You know,
absolutely.
If you find those Thai TV executives, find out what we did. I mean, it's kind of hard to go wrong on Man Boy TV, but
Mhm.
you know, we are voodoo, right? We
Yeah,
are
true.
voodoo.
We are voodoo.
Hey, what are you looking forward to most your senior year, Z?
By far, what I'm looking forward to the most would probably be all the competitions and going back into Pro Star, and also trying to do more FCCLA and hopefully try to get into a Voodoo Chef competition.
Dude, I would love that. You know, I'd love that, and I got your back on that. Hey, do me a
Thank
favor.
you.
Look over at those Texas people, and go, "Hey, Florida's gonna win."
We're just
Oh
gonna
shit,
beat
they
you.
can hear me. Damn,
Florida's gonna win.
damn, they can
Pro
hear
Star?
me.
They'll take it from you.
I'm going
Keep
back
going
to
to-
our high school and I'm helping train our students for all.
So Chef Dunn's already told me, hey, hit him up for information. He'll help me out. But if we meet in nationals, then they're going to destroy us. But I'm going to Shanghai over here and put Chef Dunn on the spot.
That's all you did there too. God, Mitch, I got to tell you, it's absolutely gorgeous there.
It is that bridge you saw over the river. It's the River Kwai.
Yeah,
Heard the
that's-
movie Bridge Over the River
Oh.
Kwai?
Wow.
it was blown up and now it's back.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's sitting here having breakfast. So let him finish chewing. But this is Chef Dunn.
Hey,
Morning.
Chef,
And
congratulations, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
let me tell you, I've been talking to his students without him in earshot. He's legit. He's the real deal. His kids absolutely love him. He does a great job.
I
Well,
tried.
he's got the right haircut.
Yeah, definitely. Nice and easy.
Hey, Chef Dunn, I would love to connect when you're back in the States. And
Okay.
all right, I'm going to go away from the work and I'm just going to shoot right now. I would love to have you as a guest on the Voodoo Chef podcast to talk about Pro Start in Texas, to talk about your journey, to learn more
Okay.
about you. I've been doing Pro Start here in Tampa for 30 years now. I'd love to hear
Okay.
your journey and talk about that, my friend.
All right. Sounds great.
Please get my personal cell phone number from Mitch and let's
Okay.
connect. That would be
All right.
awesome.
Let's do that.
And then Mitch will tell you how competitive I am in trivia, so he'll warn you about that.
God.
Hey, I'm always happy to connect, especially on across this thing we do culinary, and then especially for Pro Start, because every little bit counts for helping other people. I told Mitch that he could reach out anytime for any kind of help if he needed anything.
Oh, dude, that's Rockstar, and we have to help each other. It's the only way we all grow.
Yeah, 100%.
All right,
Well-
we're gonna let you get back to your breakfast, Chef.
Chef, I
All right,
appreciate
take care.
you. Mitch, you got to
All right.
connect he and I, man. That's a cool cat right there. And
He
of course,
is.
everybody out there right now, whether you're Young Hash or Christina over on the gram, Fleener or Bearded here on the StreamYard links. Mitch is over in Thailand right now on a culinary journey, but more realistically, trying to find out why we've been dropped from Thai TV. So, Mitch, I appreciate you taking the time. I know you're cutting it short. Your bus is leaving soon. Anything else you want to share about Thailand?
It is a feast for the senses, man. It's just the sights, the sounds, the smells, the history. It's absolutely amazing.
How
And
far outside of the city are you?
well, Bangkok, we're quite a ways away. We're in a small town. It's really hard to say distance-wise because the way the bus goes, we kind of do some zigzagging. We're heading extreme north now. We probably got about a 5-hour bus ride towards the next area that we're going. But it's definitely one of the most unique places I've ever visited.
Describe the heat, because everybody's saying it's hot, and it's only 7:30 there. Describe the heat.
So it's really
August
not
in
bad right.
Florida?
It's not that bad right now. A lot of times it really depends upon if it's cloud cover or if it just rained or what part we were in. Our first day, it was like, you imagine the hottest day, most humid day in late August, and just spending all of it outside walking. You know?
Sitting at the
But-
Bucks game in August.
Yes, exactly. You know, but I got to tell you, it can't be that bad because 90% of all the restaurants we've eaten at, we're sitting as a group outside. I mean, our breakfast place right now is outside by the river, and it's not that bad. I mean, yeah, it's a little warm. It's not as comfortable as having the AC, but yeah.
Well
You're-
worth it, though, I'm sure.
Right. You're in
Oh,
Thailand.
absolutely.
Enjoying life, man. It doesn't get much
Yep.
better than that.
My wife's cousin and his wife are over there. I don't know where, but he texted us a picture of his dinner, and man, it was just looked like just a huge ass lobster, like cut in half. And I think it was might have been deep fried, but it was just looked amazing.
Yeah, a lot of family style meals here. They just bring out these big pots of stir fries and pad thais, curries, and just the fruits here are different. You know, like even their mangoes. I'm not big on eating a mango in Florida, but oh man, I'll tear these up. They are amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Cool.
super cool, man. That's super cool. I'm glad you're getting to experience an adventure, man. And it's super cool that you're sharing that with students. Super cool that you're networking out to students from other states. Pretty badass, my friend.
Yeah, it's been fun. But one day I'll get your ass on a plane and we'll take you somewhere outside.
No. If I'm gonna go to Thailand, they're gonna make it the newest place over at Epcot. Oh man, mad props, my friend, mad props.
Yeah, I need to get going. I got to make sure all the kids are ready to go. We have to be on the bus in 15 minutes, and that includes checking out.
So
Cool.
Mitch, are you gonna be, if the podcast makes a return next week, if we get back on Manboy TV, are you gonna be back in time to do trivia?
Yes, I'll be in. I'll check my schedule. I'll be in Orlando doing a Pro Start culinary training. So yeah,
Well, if you're gonna be able to log in, that would be amazing.
yep.
But first thing we got to do is fix this $13.69 budget, $9 of which goes to my cigar, and then we'll get that rocked out, my friend.
I've heard tale there's a coupon. Let me find the coupon and maybe we can get a little bit more traction.
Keep a lookout, man. More
I
importantly,
will.
whip those TV people out there into shape, man. Get us back on Manboy TV.
Yeah, so
Sounds good, brother.
Hey, peace and love, Mitch. Enjoy your time, my friend, and
Absolutely.
give Vi my best, man.
Will do. Y'all take care.
See you, my friend.
yeah.
Oh man, how cool is that?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a good time over there, man.
And I'm still upset though, Ed. We're dropped from Manboy TV.
Oh, life goes on. We'll figure it out.
We will figure it out. Keep a
We'll never
lookout.
stop, never stopping.
Right? What's that song by Good Charlotte? Don't Stop. I don't know what it's called. Great song. But we're never going to stop. We're never going to stop because we love doing this. What better place to come to everybody from than Tampa, Florida? One of the most beautiful places in the world. And Ed, you missed it. This week's suburb of highlight was Duluth. So, right? I think it's only a 4-hour drive to downtown Tampa. That's not a bad commute. So, no. And you know, you're not paying big city prices. You're paying Duluth prices. So, what a great suburb of Tampa.
Yep. I recommend it highly to everybody.
We got Fleener checking in. We've got Bearded Monkey checking in. And, of course, everybody popping in and out. I would love for you to make sure you share this. Make sure you follow us. Throw the hearts, throw the likes, make some comments wherever. I don't know who we can make a comment to. on Facebook or something saying, please don't drop Voodoo Chef podcast from Manboy TV. And who knows, maybe we'll be able to salvage this and be back next week. Just in case, I do want to let you guys know, I will be joining the Kitchen Killers podcast this Friday night. So I think you're going to be able to watch it streaming live right here on the Voodoo Chef Facebook channels. But I'm going to be on Kitchen Killers right at 9:05. They go live, 9:05 live. Jump in. It's their Hot Ones episode. They're going to do the hot challenge. They can't say Hot Ones. They'll get sued.
Oh boy.
Right?
Yeah.
But make sure and check that out because I'll be popping in. We're gonna be talking hot sauces for about the first 10, 15, 20 minutes. And then you'll be able to see the Hot Ones challenge. And it's going to be a real good time. So make sure and check that out. After that, Big Eddie C, guess what?
Oh,
We have no events coming up. Not until August.
wow.
Right?
Little lullaby there.
Little
lull.
lullaby. Gonna take a little hiatus, but traditionally we would take a hiatus from the podcast. I may or may not have some stuff in the works, so keep your eyes out, and we'll see what's going to happen with the Voodoo Chef podcast.
Keep us in. What do you call it?
Well,
Fuck, I'm having.
Grandpa, what's going to happen to him? Charlie, remember when you asked me how a bullet comes out of a gun? Wait for it. The suspense is almost too much to bear. That was a little voodoo theater of Willy Wonka.
Oh my God.
Oh man, it's a great night.
We got to get H back for some voodoo theater. That's hysterical.
Doing Workman.
It's his birthday, or was it? Yeah, today. Yeah, today's his birthday.
Ah man, big shout out to William Workman, professional educator of some makeup credit school. I don't know. What do we
I
call
think
it?
he's Hillsborough Virtual School. I think he's 49 today. Holy fuck, man.
Wow. I didn't know Ginger's got that old.
I didn't either, man. I thought it was like Logan's Run. They croak at 30 and shit. They send you into space.
Dude, I had so many things I wanted to fucking ask you and just talk shit about. But the whole work on Manboy TV was just too much fun, and it just wasted a whole 35 minutes of our show, and I don't remember what else is supposed to go on tonight.
It was that Thai heat coming through the interwebs.
Right? I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
When you get fired, you just get fired, right?
Yeah.
You ever been fired, Ed?
Oh yeah, at least twice that I could think of. I mean, and I probably deserved it, but it was shitty teenage jobs for the most part.
Yeah, we got Ronnie K checking in. A big shout out, Ronnie. I think you have a big event coming up. If you like to private text me if you want to come in and talk about it. If you do, we'll get you on here right away, talk about it, and start pimping that out. I unfortunately can't remember the date because I suck. But you have my direct cell phone number. You can just send me a private text, and if you want, we'll get you a link and bring you in here right away and try to start hyping that event, especially since we have been let go from Manboy TV over in Thailand, and we're uncertain of the future of the Voodoo Chef podcast. So is what it is. Big Eddie C. I don't remember. Again, I had like a million questions just to go, Big Eddie C, tell me about this. Tell me about that. What do you think about this? Now it's just fucking Wednesday night and we're hanging out.
And that's okay.
I did have some good pizza tonight.
Yeah, where'd you hit?
So what's your top 3 pizzas in the area?
Oh,
Let's see if mine match yours. And then I'll tell you where I went tonight.
That's a tough one, man. Because there's like shit. There's, probably 3 or 4. I mean, West Shore is a steady staple. I like Santoro's. I like New York, New York. I like Eddie and Sam's.
All good places, man.
There's a place around the corner from me called Gourmet that makes a bomb ass meat lover's pie, just super fresh and flavorful.
Dude, you're naming some of my staples too, man.
Yeah.
West Shore's a staple here in Tampa, and if you're out there going West Shore, fuck off. You guys all know that you're getting West Shore, right? Especially if you're going to Bobby's place.
Yeah.
The original West Shore,
all the
out
time.
on West Shore. Have you ever had their Nashville hot chicken out there?
I have not. No. Mm-mm.
I'm very interested because I do a Nashville hot, and I'm very interested to see where they size up. Most people kind of tend to tame it down. The whole pussification of America. Not me, man. Not Voodoo Nashville hot. Shit'll lay you up. Shit'll lay you up.
That's probably closer to how they actually serve it at some of those places in Nashville. They don't fake the funk on the heat, from what I understand. It's really flavorful, but it's got a back end burn that'll, you better have a napkin ready to hold under your nose.
So everybody on the planet knows you don't eat onions. I know you don't eat onions.
Well,
What happened?
it's somebody mowing their lawn. I just was like, what in the actual fuck is going on? It's after 8.
Didn't the thunderstorms just come through your hood too?
Yeah, but a while ago here. I mean, I left for work at like 4 and it hadn't rained, but I'm like, what is wrong with people? It's fucking dark and they're mowing.
Florida man. Ronnie, I sent you a link, Ronnie. I sent you a private text to your phone with the link to log in. If you want to hit that, come right in the green room. We'll get you in right away because you got a big deal going on at Harley and Brandon. And I haven't talked to you in a minute. I'd be very interested to learn about it myself. And hell, if possible, who knows? Maybe Voodoo can make an appearance. We've got nothing going on until August, so I would love that. Your events always kick ass. So Big Eddie C, back to pizza. We talked about West Shore. I love New York, but I have to hit certain ones. South Howard is my favorite New York, and then Ybor City.
I don't think I've had the Ybor one, and if I have, it's been a long time. I know, I don't think it was where we stopped. I can remember back in the day when we did the Voodoo float for Night Parade. Me and Spider stopped for a slice somewhere on 7th.
That was probably Duamichis.
I don't think it was them. I think it was somebody else a little further to the west. But it was like all those little places are really good, especially like if it's late and you need something to sop up the booze.
Right.
So-
Not that we would drink on the Night Parade.
No, never. Nobody, ever.
Do you remember the night? It had to be Night Parade. We were in Ybor. We got dropped off, and I mean, they might as well have dropped us off in Lakeland because we walked forever to get back to James Joyce.
Yeah, it's awful.
We get everybody in James Joyce, and then me and you, all right, we'll see you later. And we headed over to Green Iguana to watch a band play.
Oh, yeah, we did.
And we were like there till 3 a.m. partying like rock stars.
Yeah, we were.
What was the name of that band? Do you remember? Third Degree.
Yes.
Third Degree. And man, they were fucking awesome.
Yeah, they're great.
Oh man, if they were still playing, I'd still go see them today. ADD back to me. Well, let's throw some love. We got Bossed Up Gemini Beauty. Bossed Up Gemini Beauty. How can you forget that name? Because it's 8 miles fucking long.
Yep.
Over on the gram. Thanks for checking in. Make sure you give us a like, a follow. Same thing on YouTube. And we just got confirmation that Ronnie K is going to pop in just a minute and give us some information. What better way to end the very last Voodoo Chef podcast on Thai Boy TV than getting an update from Ronnie K, our good friend from Q for a Cure. So Big Eddie C, tonight, I had a lot of work over on the other side of the bridge today. And you know, when I'm coming home that way, I just got to drive through Safety Harbor and hit up Nona's Slice House, man. And oh my God. And the hardest part about going to Nona's Slice House is not stopping at Tides Market and getting some oysters and not stopping at Southern Fresh for some fried chicken. I mean, so many great restaurants in Safety Harbor. Fly Bar's grouper nuggets are off the chart. Oak Water, just fucking phenomenal. And of course, the burger at Gigawaters. But
A lot of places, man.
Well, you know, it's our last day on Thai TV. We got to throw them all out there.
Crooked Thumb Brewing. You may not be a craft beer guy, but they're top shelf. They do all kinds of great stuff there. That was like the OG one over there on, I don't even know what road it is. I almost passed it the first time I went there.
Just a great foodie spot. Just
Yeah.
if you haven't been, you got to go. I stopped over and got 9 slices. You know, I walk in with the intent to buy 4, and I'm like, all right, what kind of slices you got tonight? And they're like, well, cheese, pepperoni, or you can get meat of the day or vegetable of the day. And I'm like, what's the meat of the day? Meatball ricotta and hot honey. I said, okay, I'll add 2 of those.
Mhm.
And then I'm like, what's the vegetable of the day? And they told me, and then I'm like, all right, fuck vegetables. Give me another cheese, another pepperoni, and another meat of the day. So I came home with fucking 9 slices.
Nice.
And me and the girls just sat there and ate pizza, man. It is fucking incredible pizza.
There's a place actually. Vinny texted me today and he said, what was that place me, you, and Bill went to that was like in kind of a bad neighborhood, but we sat at the, what's that?
Is it Lee's Pizza?
Yep, Lee's Grocery. Yep.
Yeah, I haven't been yet.
Oh man, it's really, really good. I haven't been in a while, but it's just a really good, really, really fresh pie. Just a cool little place. I mean, you know, it's right down the street from Hillsborough High School. I don't remember what it's on the corner of, but it's just fantastic.
Dude, that's right by me.
Yeah.
I mean, are they open for lunch?
No, I don't think they open until I think they're open 3 to 10 Tuesday through Sunday. I was just looking at it today and it's been the same menu and they're really, really good. It's a damn good pie.
Well, that's going to be on my list here. I've got 2.5 more weeks out at the old insurance job. So definitely going to have to stop by Lee's Grocery before I go on 3-week hiatus from the insurance job. That sounds like a win. I would love to know where. I don't care what part of the world you're living in. I want to know if you're not from Tampa Bay, and fuck all my suburbs of Duluth and all that type shit. Let me know where you're from and what the top 3 pizza places in your town are. I would love to know that because Mitch says, I want to get you on a plane, man. There's too many beautiful places right here in the U.S. I still haven't seen. And I'm going to see those before I go see Thailand. So I'd love to know what city you're checking in from and what the top 3 pizza places in your town are. If you were to ask me, Big Eddie C already named it. My delivery pie. Well, all right, I can't lie. West Shore's a staple in everybody's house. We live in Tampa. Don't try to fool yourself. My top 3 pie places are Duamici. I always fuck up Sam and Eddie's and Sam's. I don't know which way you say it, but that one. And Nona's Slice House. Santora's is a great honorable mention, but those 3 are my favorite. But Big Eddie C, you know, here comes a hot take. Fight me if you want. I am fucking addicted to Domino's Pizza's cheese bread. Like hard addicted, bro.
Oh, wow.
Like hard. Maria will say, what do you want for dinner tonight? And please don't say Domino's cheese bread. Because if I'm given the option, that shit is being delivered to my door. Contactless. Don't fucking call me. Don't write. just fucking when I'll order it, and when I feel like getting out of the chair and going and get it, I'll go get it. And oh God, it's so stupid good.
Really, better than it has any right to be. One of those.
Right. I mean, Pete Bois, mad props for all the love and work you do at Domino's and all the charity give back you give to the foundation, whether it's at the Gasparilla Children's Parade, whether it's for our volunteers at whatever event we're doing. You, Domino's, you're beautiful and wonderful to us. But Big Eddie C, you're right. That cheese bread has no right being that good.
Oh wow!
No right being that good. I mean,
Hey, don't sleep. Don't. Nobody better be slagging Domino's up here. Otherwise, I'll tell you what. You're gonna get the 1-2 Scooby Doo. I'll like people like everybody has like something they like at those places that they they say is a guilty pleasure. Well, no, if it's pleasure, I don't feel guilty, and I can literally eat 2 larges of the really thin like cracker crust.
right? What'd you call it?
I can fucking demolish that shit, man. I mean, anybody, wants to turn up their nose at that, motherfucker, you slag them in my presence, I'm going to give you the Billy Jack treatment. I will slap you in your left cheek with my right foot. No
And there's
shit.
not a damn thing you'll be able to do about it.
Exactly. Like Rick Rude said, I will come to your house, sit in your recliner, make your wife cook me a T-bone, and there won't be shit you can do.
Oh, Rick Rude, man. That guy was a stud, man.
Oh, I miss Rick Rude. I remember seeing some of those old ones. He'd get out there and grab the mic. What I tells everybody, shut up, so all the women could see what a real man looks like. And the fucking trash that would fly into the ring, man. I mean, oh my God. It's like, how the hell did you? I mean, the only time I ever saw that much trash come out at somebody was when Gene the Dancing Machine came out on the Gong Show. Shit was all over.
Dude, you were hitting like home runs tonight, man. Fucking.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Yep.
Man, Chuck Barris was the man, way ahead of his time. Way ahead of his time.
Oh, yeah. There was some wild shit on those things. Like the band Oingo Boingo started on there, and I think they won it that night. It was crazy. And, people go, well, who's that? It's like, well, guess what? Their singer left them 30 years ago because he ended up scoring so many movies. That's Danny Elfman. You name it. He's done. I can't even start on all the shit he's done. It's like, go look it up yourself on Wikipedia on everything he's done the music for, and you're going to be like, holy fucking shit. I mean, he just didn't have time for a band anymore. So that's what he did.
That's because he needed those dead presidents, and they outrank band.
Oh yeah. I mean, and
That's the band I would be in.
their last show was on Halloween 1995, and that was it, man. I mean, everybody else got back together for stupid money. Not him.
Doesn't need to.
No. The other guys still play together. I think they're called Oingo Boingo, former members. But, when you're doing all the Tim Burton movies and you're doing a shitload of TV and, you're just knocking out like, soundtracks and music, what for? I mean, it's not like he's sitting there watching fucking, what's that show, Love Island? No, that ain't happening.
I can honestly say that's one reality show I've never seen.
What?
Right?
You've seen them all, man.
Normally it would be like, not that I watch that show. I've
Yeah.
never seen an episode of Love Island.
I mean, they have watch parties at some of these bars here in South Tampa for that fucking show.
That should sum it up, Big Eddie C. Speaking of South Tampa, we had, maybe that's it. Maybe because we missed last week's appearance on the Voodoo Chef podcast, maybe Thai Boy TV got pissed that we ran a best of.
Yeah, they don't tolerate absences.
And you know what? Maybe they saw it as competition because last week's best of, we did run the episode with Virgil Fabian III. And if you know who he is, former director for Nickelodeon, he's that whole Drake and Josh thing. Maybe it's competition with that weirdo that was the director of Drake and Josh. Maybe we offended him in that way.
Never know. It's pretty
I-
hard to offend Thai people. Yeah.
Well, we got Mitch out there looking. We've got V. We've got Z on his team trying to find out. Hopefully, we'll get some breaking news. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe to all the Voodoo Chef social medias. So when we put the update out, you'll definitely get it. Big Eddie, talking about South Tampa, like you brought up, we were off last week, and we didn't get to give our weekly updates. So we did an appearance down at the Epicurean. Every now and again we pop up down there, and we have a great time. Man, if you like coming to the Voodoo Experience at the Epicurean, and you weren't at May 28th National Burger Day, I mean, who else do you want a burger from other than the Voodoo Chef team? And we put together a great menu. And, man, I got to tell you, if you missed it, you missed it, because we're not going to see it again. And if I knew at all how to get this back up on the screen. There we go. All right, let's take a look at the past couple weeks here that we had. That's not the one we want. We want this one, so you can see both me and Big Eddie see. Take a look at this. Of course, oh, man. We've got Catering King. Again, proud to call you friend, Steve Gonzalez over on the gram. He popped in and said, the burgers were amazing, cuz. From you, Steve, that means the world. We started out the night, though, with of course, we've got the Private Barrel Voodoo Chef Blue Note Bourbon here coming in. Look at this proof right here, 116.4. And it is as smooth as butter. So does that technically count as two of the food groups, Ed?
Yeah, I think so.
So I created and crafted a cold brew espresso old fashioned. I love my coffee. I love my bourbon. We threw them together and created some magic. I think this coffee was great. Here's the big idiot standing in front of people talking. And then we got to work, man. We started making burgers. And the first burger that we put out for everybody was a Japanese katsu breakfast burger. We had
that thing's stupid good.
Pork katsu patty right here. We took pork tenderloin and breaded it up. And if you don't know what a Japanese milk bread katsu sandwich is, it's kind of their version of our chicken cutlet. So it's them emulating us, emulating the fucking cutlet sandwich that came from, some immigrant to the United States. So it's like a ping pong back and forth. We're just volleying that ball back and forth. As big boys, we're playing tennis. Everybody else, you're fucking doing pickleball. Fuck off. Right. So here we go. We've got a hamburger patty up underneath this pork cutlet with American cheese dripping off it. And then we got a perfect sunny egg on here. And I got to tell you, the highlight of this burger, I'd love to tell you it was the Voodoo seasonings. I'd love to tell you it was my katsu sauce. I mean, I'd love to tell you it was the burger, but it wasn't. It was the house-made milk bread that we made that morning and brought to the Epicurean to serve these burgers on. The milk bread recipe, just absolutely off the chart. Going to give a big shout out to Chef Alana Romero, who helped put that together for me and just did an amazing job and put that burger over the top. And when you pair it together holistically, what better breakfast is there than a burger, pork cutlet, sunny egg on the Japanese milk bread with a cold brew espresso old fashioned? Just simple money, man. Simple money. Did you get to taste that one, Ed?
I did. That was way excellent, man.
You're gonna laugh at me. You're gonna go, dude, it's your fucking burger. I don't
But
know.
that was a baller bun right there, man.
Was there onions on that?
I don't know. I don't think so. If there were, I probably just pushed them off, but it was really good.
That's a great burger right there, and of course the pairing, absolutely off the chart. Got to give a big shout out to our man Jimmy Mack. You see Jimmy Mack in here on the podcast quite often. Jimmy came out with his family. Here they are. I just stopped over to give a quick howdy do. Big supporters of the foundation, and of course, as you guessed, our good friend Steve Gonzalez from Catering by the Family was there as well. Just a wonderful night. Here comes burger number 2. This was a play on a surf and turf, and you know, not the old school loser surf and turf, which I would gladly eat right now. Filet and lobster. We did a little different. We took a tavern style burger, went away from our traditional smash that we do. You can see this patty here, how large this patty is. This is a full half-pound burger, topped with Comté cheese. So you got that tart, think Swiss cheese, that tartness. We topped it with 2 horseradish stuffed, bacon wrapped, barbecue grilled shrimp, and put that right on top with the burger. And then, of course, served it with our FOMO sauce. And FOMO sauce, one of my favorites, of course, way inspired by the students out at South County Career Center. No. Strawberry Crest High School.
Crest.
In their first entry into Voodoo Underground. And so that FOMO sauce has been living on for fucking 7-8 years now. And, of course, everything bagel bun. So that's not a tuxedo bun with sesame and white sesame, dark sesame. That is everything bagel seasoning. So you're getting the salt, you're getting the garlic, you're getting the poppy, you're getting the sesame seed, you're getting it all, which just adds a beautiful salt kick through that whole burger. And what better side to serve with a Bayou-style burger than a side of corn ribs and Nola boiled, deep fried in bacon fat potatoes. So we kind of tried to bring the flavor of a New Orleans crab boil to the corn and the bacon fat fried fingerling potatoes, all served with a jalapeno toasted margarita. Did you eat this one, Big Eddie C?
I did. It was also.
This is why you didn't eat dinner with me afterwards, right?
That might have had something to do with it.
Oh man, we got your boy Dougie joining in. Thanks for joining in, Dougie. And you know what? Thanks for being my boy. So this was burger number 2, and of course, you know, we used the Blue Note bourbon, we used the Tequila 512, the official bourbon and official tequila of the Voodoo Chef. Much love to those folks for all they do for us. And dude, this was super cool, right? So we're in the theater doing our thing, and I say, at some point the kitchen got a little slow. We blew the kitchen out by like 10 minutes. We're standing out front going, where the fuck are the burgers, right? And we'll go in the back and check. So we walk in the back, and what do we see? Not 1, not 2, but 3 products of the Voodoo Chef in the kitchen working the service line. You got Yolanda, you got Kristen, you got Jadael, all in the kitchen, running the line at the Epicurean. The 3 of them, 1 other person, doing all the meals, all the service. Somebody else was working catering. That's a proud papa moment right there, to be able to have 3 of your former students standing in one of the top kitchens, just banging it out, man. Banging it out. So I got a little sidetracked, and people were still waiting on the food. Well, sorry, not sorry. Big shout out to the team there. If you don't know Miss Macon Stephanie, big event planner here in Tampa Bay, got to give her a big shout out. Her and her husband Kevin came out. Our man Fleener showing up in his one-of-a-kind butter, bacon, caffeine, carbs, and bourbon shirt. And if you ask why it's one of a kind, because not everybody is a self-made ambassador, and that's what the back of his shirt reads. He's the only one to have that special shirt. And I want you to look at Fleener. I wonder if I can zoom in on that. Let's see. So in front of Fleener, oh, I can't. Can I? Look at that. All right, here's in front of Fleener. Drink number 1. Drink number 2. Empty bottle of tequila 512.
Man.
My man was killing it. And you know what? Look right here. He was in a great place. He was in a great place that night. Much love for Fleener coming out. And then, of course, our last burger. Voodoo Chef, all about the double-fisted, double hand drip. And if you're thinking about when you're working in industry and what it's like when you get off a shift and there's nothing else open. So what do? You go to the nearest bar that's still open and you walk in, and what do you get? You get a bar burger. You get what they're serving, what they have. You sit down, you order a big old fucking glass of ice cold beer and a burger. And that was our final burger. A double smash, double nostalgia, American cheese, double hand drip. And came with a side of ketchup, which our boy Mike would not be happy about, and an ice cold Busch Light in honor of our good friend Chef Shane Shibley and IFA, their beer of choice. But look at this, Big Eddie. See, look at this right here. Look at all this lovely drippage waiting.
Yeah, really. Ooh, hell yeah.
All over the hands. And when you look at this burger, one thing we tried to educate people, our first 2 burgers, and if you know the Voodoo Chef, and if you get Voodoo like I do, the brand new cookbook from the Voodoo Chef, which you can get on Amazon right now. If you're reading about the burgers in Voodoo like I do, it's all about 80-20, 80-20, 80-20, 80-20. We like that fat content, but if you're really a smash burger fanatic and you really want to get that heavy Maillard reaction that you see right here, all this nice heavy sear on this burger, that doesn't come from 80-20, that comes from 93.7. You got to switch to a 93.7 to get that hard Maillard, which is going to give you that deep umami flavor. And I don't know if you guys all saw my head just twitch. Something's in the fucking woods.
Nope.
Oh, it's right. If that light comes on, just remember, call 911. But this was the final burger of the night with that Busch Light. Of course, our good friend Sharon Tamicki came out, and here's the crew. Our good friend Steve Gonzalez right here. My pal, he's over on the gram checking us out tonight. We got to get him in here on the podcast. Hopefully, the podcast is going to survive through being dropped from Manboy TV. We're going to have to wait and find out. But we would love to get Steve Gonzalez as a guest in here. His lovely wife, Janice, our pals from Event Fest here in the back. And then Sarge. That's all you need to know. Sarge. Not Sarge from fucking Hong Kong Phooey. Sarge from TPD with his family, just hanging out. We got Cubanito Poppy checking in. I'll make a better burger, LOL. Would be cool if we all made the same dish and show it on your show. Cubanito Poppy, PM me, private message me on Voodoo Chef. Go to Facebook, go to Voodoo Chef 13, private message me. I will throw down burgers with you live right here on the podcast if you hit me up tonight, and we can make that happen. You do a burger where you're at, I'll do a burger right here in my outdoor kitchen. We'll do smash burgers. I'm not going to argue over cooking and eating a fucking hamburger. I'll tell you that right now. And that goes for anybody. Private message me. We'll have you live. Maybe this is how we survived the cancellation of Manboy, Ed.
Hey, Bribe
whatever it
food.
takes, right?
Yeah.
Whatever it takes. And check this out. We got a little cameo here in the back with our good pal Dat Lee. Another former student, just absolutely killing it. Gotta forget, we can't just end on Epicurean. We got to talk about Epicurean, their give back. We did a summer camp for rising seniors. So if you don't know what that means, they ended school on Friday. It was their last day. And then they had off Saturday, Sunday. Monday was Memorial Day, and their summer break started, except for this group right here. They all came to a June 1 through June 4 summer camp voluntarily, their own time, and we gave them leadership skills with them to take into their senior year. Lunch was provided on day one from the Epicurean. We had students from Tampa Bay Tech, Hillsborough High School, Freedom High School. I'm going to forget somebody, and I'm going to be hated by everybody. Please forgive me. Here they are in the kitchen at Irwin. And when you can see this, the class president of Freedom High School, Hillsborough High School student, and Irwin Technical student, all working together to create a dish after only meeting each other one day prior. Awesome. Chef Ashton from Wicked Oak, if you've seen him on their social media, and Chef John from the Epicurean, putting together a little Q&A for the kids. And then, of course, every day they would work together to create lunch and serve lunch to everybody. And, of course, they all get certificates for completing the Voodoo Chef Rising Senior Summer Camp. It was an honor to get to be the first to congratulate the class of 2027. Just a great, great week. And, of course, all revolves around us hanging out at the Epicurean, kicking ass, taking names.
All right.
Absolute great night at the Epicurean. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we are very lucky. A pop in from our good friend Ronnie K. Elser from Q for a Cure.
Got a secret in the kitchen. Spices dance and shout. Every flavor got a mission. Taste the magic, there's no doubt. Put that sauce and feel the power. Seasonings that
Whiskey lovers know how critical temperature variations are to aging whiskey. Blue Note Bourbon is crafted in Memphis, Tennessee, where it is aged in their warehouses located just east of the Mississippi River. And based on its fruity vanilla flavor with smooth oak finish, the unique microclimate of the region with high humidity and steady temperature adds up to create the perfect place for aging. Head down to the Crossroads and jump into a juke joint and enjoy every bluesy note of the official bourbon of the Voodoo Chef, Blue Note Bourbon. I get asked all the time, why Tequila 512? And it would be real easy for me to say it's the 100% blue agave, the locally sourced volcanic spring water, the triple distillation, the 24-hour charcoal filtration. Hell, we could talk about bourbon barrels, the oxygenation process, but at the end of the day, it just tastes damn good. Tequila 512, the official tequila of the Voodoo Chef. What a wonderful, wonderful day. We got people popping in all over. We got Jimmy Mack just checked in. Of course, we were just talking about him. You just saw the Fabian Restaurant Supply. That is where I buy all my equipment. Make sure and check them out. And right now, we're not going to wait any longer. She's been in the green room long enough. She doesn't have time to be hanging out waiting for us. Ronnie fucking K. Ronnie, what is up?
What's up, guys? Hey, strangers.
It has been a minute since I've talked to you.
It has been. It has been. It's summertime, though, so we have a few minutes to breathe.
Tell us what's going on.
With which part? I am still running the programs at the schools. I'm running the summer program, so I'm still feeding my kids and my babies. Q for a Cure is going on its 5th annual barbecue event this December. Wow. And we are partnered with the Barbecue World Cup. We are one of 50 stops for the Barbecue World Cup series. And what that does is that gets the grand champion and the reserve grand champion, so first and second overall of my competition, a free ticket into the World Cup series held in Vegas.
Wow.
The winner, the grand champion of the Vegas competition of the Barbecue World Cup, will be walking home with $1 million.
Where do you sign up?
Q for a Cure, you know where to go. Come on. So yeah, it's gonna be intense. We're already at over 40 teams. Yeah, so we're already at 40 teams, and our event's not until December for the barbecue competition.
Am I correct in assuming we're going to see Bearded out there?
Yep, he said he's signing up for it. He's there. Brett Slappulator, you'll see him. I know he's a familiar face for you.
Right.
Rum Runners, they'll be out there. I think they've done some birds with you before. So yeah, obviously, my husband will be there with Sweet Smoke Q.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a lot of big barbecue teams, Florida and all around. So Tillman will be there. Tillman will be there. Our 2-time grand champion winner, Smoke Q, they're coming, and they've taken the grand champion twice at Q for a Cure. So he's coming back with a vengeance on that.
Holy cow.
Yeah, so it's going to be fun.
And it's always a great event. Of course, Ronnie K, if there's anything we can do, of course, we'll pimp it out. We'll talk it up. If there's anything you can think of that Voodoo can do to help make that just that much better, we're going to do it.
My thing with anybody that's a part of the food family, Voodoo's, barbecue, whichever, department, we all have our heart in our food, so anybody, and we all support each other. Whether it's going to your restaurants or going on the podcast or doing the burger bashes or judging for you, we all stick together in one way or another. And honestly, with this stuff being it for my charity, we need people to participate, to donate, to volunteer, to come out, put a couple bucks on a raffle, put a couple bucks on a silent auction. It's not just the barbecue competition. It's the entire event that helps us, grow and just keep growing. So, the more the merrier is what I tell everybody. Sponsorship, donations, raffle prizes, anything and everything can help this grow.
And we've got the cold beer competition team saying they can't wait. Of course, they're there every year as well. Throwing love to Ronnie K. And Ronnie K is amazing, everything you do. And of course, Q for a Cure, going to help find a cure for seizures, correct?
Yeah. So April, I don't know if you guys realize, but April was my 18th year post brain surgery. And so I have been 18 years seizure and medication free since I had the brain surgery at Tampa General Hospital.
That's a blessing, a miracle. And we're glad that you were able to have that. And more glad that you're still trying to help not just find an overall cure, but support people much like yourself. And that's what the whole thing's about.
Yeah, absolutely. Nobody should fight alone in any battle, whether it's cancer, heart, seizures, you name it. You should have people that understand and a support group, whether it's, your next door neighbor, your brother or sister, your kid, or, some complete stranger across the country. Just knowing that there's people that understand and can, explain it or kind of give you a forewarning. It's just the unknown is the fear factor with a lot of illnesses, especially a seizure, because you never know when it's going to happen.
Right. And you're in year 5, you said, of this
Year
process.
5, yeah, year 5 of Q for a Cure.
Damn.
That's amazing. And tell us the website, because my brain doesn't work like
Yeah,
it.
no problem. It's Q for a Cure, seizethemoment.org.
And that's the letter Q for a cure.
QUE.
QUEFOR, or the number.
No, spell it out. Q
You
for
know
a
what?
Cure. Here.
I'm
Let me
gonna
see.
put it in the bar you talk.
Okay.
Q for a cure.
Seize
Ed,
the
spell
moment.
C's.
Spell it all out.
Ed, spell C's.
SEIZE.
Seize the moment.
.org.
.org. Guys,
Yep.
there it is. Log on. It doesn't matter if you want to compete. Well, for some people, it might matter if you want to compete.
I mean, we'd love you to compete. Even people that never did a barbecue competition, come out, do a backyard, help barbecue grow back. Barbecue's losing its fire, its spark with everything. A lot of cost goes into that, a lot of time. It's hard for us as organizers to find places to host these things because, as you know, hosting a competition of any kind, the power, the water, all the amenities that you need for this, it costs a pretty penny. And then sponsors just even helping us out to host it, they backed out a lot. So it's like,
Right.
we need to find the drive, we need to find the energy, we need to find the funds. And I'm so grateful that we had somebody actually match our grand prize, and our grand champion prize fund now is $10,000 just for the grand champion to drive people here to compete.
Holy cow. That's just awesome. That's absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
We got Chef Alcacer checking in over on the gram. Chef, I know you like to barbecue, Chef. Q for a Cure, seizethemoment.org. Sign up and get your competition team out there.
Love to have you.
Thanks for checking in, Chef. Much love. Let's catch up real soon. Let's have you as a guest on the podcast as well. But Ronnie, Q for a Cure, seizethemoment.org. I'm going to say it for you because everybody out there might be thinking it. I'm not that big. I don't know how I can support. $1 donation would be greatly appreciated. $2, twice as much, obviously. Give what you can, give often, and you don't have to give money. Come out and be a volunteer. We need a lot of people to run these events. Come out and volunteer at Q for a Cure. Come out and you don't have to be out in the pits. You could be in the AC helping set up the auction.
Do the 50-50. Sell the 50-50 tickets for us. Help us promote our own supplies and our own merchandise that we have going. We have T-shirts. We have our own sauces. Hopefully, by the time the competition comes out, your girl here is going to have 3 new sauces and rubs.
Look at that! Look at that!
So
I will definitely be thinking about you and be trying to push your event.
Even sharing the post, put the information out about it. You guys that have your own sauces and rubs, put a basket together for the raffle. It can go so much further. Like you said, $1. If everybody on our feed donates $1, that's going a couple $1,000s on each person that we know here. That's a huge chunk, and it's just a matter of that connection. And once you put the story behind it and know what this is for and how I came about it, it's real eye-opening of the obstacles that I had to overcome to be to where I am today. And I don't want anybody to have to fight those alone. So that's my ultimate goal.
Right. And you could say, well, this is Ronnie K's journey, but I'm going to tell you, we all know somebody who suffered from a seizure at one point or another. And whatever we can do, big or small, it's all going to make an impact. So make sure to hit that site. Even if you just hit that site and share it to your socials, somebody on your page might be able to make that difference. So let's make that happen, and let's blow Ronnie K's event up huge. Yeah. And Ronnie, if you send me that date, and I already am afraid it's going to be the same date that I have my annual Christmas party. Not mine. I go cater somebody. I go cater an STD's private Christmas party. You know what STD is, right, Ronnie K? South Tampa douchebag. So I'll tell you right,
We've heard that name a few times here.
if it's not on that day, you can count on me being there. Even if it is on that day, fuck, maybe I'll come out Friday night for the toast and the potluck and bring some food and hang out with my peeps and do what we can to kick that thing off.
Love to have you. So the Q for a Cure, the 5th annual Q for a Cure is actually going to be December 4th and 5th this year at the Harley Davidson. And then if you guys are bored this weekend, we're kind of doing a twist on your burger stuff, but the FBA is actually starting a one-day competition. So we don't have to be there all weekend now. And I'm hosting the first one, and we're doing burger, sauce, and dessert this weekend at Harley. It's going to be Saturday only.
And I didn't get a private invite to a burger competition.
You want to come out.
Things that make you go,
Or, things that make you go, because that tastes really damn good.
Well, there ain't going to be a voodoo burger there.
Bring it.
We got Mitch Smithy checking in all the way from Thailand, out there doing some reconnaissance for us because we did get dropped from Thai TV. We're trying to figure out why, because, that's the only place we're really broadcast these days. And we're hoping the podcast survives. And we got Cody Westbrook checking in all the way from Iowa. So Cold Beer says come out and be a judge at the burger competition. Cold Beer, that would be great, but that takes an invite. Ronnie, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're kicking ass. Keep doing what you're doing. And we're going to see you at your events.
Love to have you guys. You're always welcome.
Appreciate you, Ronnie K.
Consider that an open invitation.
Got it and heard. Peace and love.
All right, guys.
Thank
you. Thank you.
See you soon, Ronnie K.
Yeah.
Guys, make sure and hit that up. Q for a Cure, seizethemoment.org. Just great people there, Big Eddie. See, great people.
I'm going to make it out there one day.
And speaking of great people, I don't know if you guys realize the royalty that's about to enter the podcast right now. We have Tampa royalty coming in. Right? Is the way to put it. We might be able to get to the bottom about why we were dropped from Manboy TV. The man in the know, our good friend, Drew Park Jimmy. What is up, pal?
Hey, Big Ed, what's going on, guys? How's it going?
I haven't seen you.
I thought you forgot about me, man. I've been backstage for like an hour and 24 minutes, man.
Bro, I haven't
What's
seen
going
you
on?
I haven't seen you in a month of Sundays, man.
It feels that way.
I'm glad that we're catching up. I was talking about you all day today.
This is not good.
Right?
Not good.
What's
broken?
We'll do a real quick sidebar. I met with the people from South Bend today, so I might invite you to another lunch next week, other than the one that we're already meeting up for. We have lunch next Wednesday. Don't forget, we have lunch next Wednesday.
Okay.
And I might invite you to a lunch on Thursday if you're available.
Like back to back?
Right, I know.
Wow.
I don't know if I can do that, man. I'm still recovering from the Epicurean burger bash. My God. I'll tell you, if I didn't get gout Friday night, that Thursday night, I'm never going to get it. Unbelievable. And what was funny is going into the event, I told Maggie, who hadn't been to one before, I said, it's more about the experience than it is actually getting, fed. It's not like a whole meal. It's a taste here, a taste there. Jesus Christ. After the first burger, I didn't have any room. And she's looking at me and she goes, what event did you go to last time? And the sad part, the best burger I thought personally was the double smash at the end. The best. Yeah. And I couldn't finish it. I wanted to cry. Couldn't do it.
Dude, much love. I appreciate the kind words, my friend.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Really enjoyed it.
Well, we're working right now. We're in the talks for the next one. We're shooting for a day in November, and we're going to do a Friendsgiving. So, Jimmy, you've been to numerous events now. The tickets are going to fly. So when that gets up, if you want to be part of Voodoo Chef Friendsgiving, make sure you grab your tickets and grab them fast because they are gonna go. And
Is the event going to be? Is it going to be limited seating as this last one was?
It is.
Okay,
It
yeah,
is.
it's going to sell out quickly.
Yes. We you were there. That second burger, we blew the kitchen out of the water. That second burger was 10 minutes late on the drop.
Well, you make it look easy. You threw the whole staff a curveball with that whole conglomeration, man. There's no way they had any idea what they were getting into. They thought they pulled off a miracle on the first one, and then when you hit them with that Bayou bullshit on the second burger, they didn't know whether to shit or go blind.
And Jimmy, I'm glad you're you right now because you've been in the green room for an hour and 24 minutes, like you said. My apologies. A man of your
I'll
stature,
talk to Patrick about it.
a man of your stature should
It won't happen again.
never be held that long. I apologize.
I've never been held that long.
This could be the problem. I don't know if you were listening. I know, I was watching you in the green room. You had your poker game going and a few other things. So don't try to like sell it like you were bored hanging out.
I was getting caught up.
But you're getting a shout out from Mitch Smith over in Thailand right now. And
I can't believe the clarity
right
and the communication that you were having. I'm like, dude, I know he was over there. I know he's having a great time. And then I kept checking it because I'm kind of technically challenged. I'm like, no, this shit is live. It's going on.
It is.
Nothing but top shelf at 56K for us.
Right?
Unbelievable, right? Yeah, and Smitty's having the time of his life, man.
He is, and he's over there on a mission. We got Carl Miller checking in. Carl, what's going on, my friend? He's over there on a mission, Jim. So I'll give you as quick as the story as I can. The podcast started, man, almost 7 years ago or so. Audio podcast, me and Big Eddie C talking shit. We finally make it to the big time on RHS TV, man. Budget out of the water. I mean, Cody would check in and come on the podcast from Iowa, not just come in and go, oh, hey, Ronnie, fuck you, Cody. And then, we'd have Wicked. And man, we were getting people from all over the country, big ball and budget with RHS TV. And then we make one bad comment and we go from live to replay so they could start editing our content. And then, us, that just pushed us over the top. So we kept getting pushed later and later to the next thing you know, they sold the podcast to Thai Boy TV, one of their sub-conglomerates over in Thailand. And we got word today that we're being dropped from Thai TV. And so that's what Mitch is doing over there. He's doing reconnaissance, trying to see if he can save the Voodoo Chef podcast. We went from big dollar budget to $13.69 per episode, $9 of which goes to my cigar. And we're trying to just save the podcast. We don't know what our future is. Can you give us any insight on why Thai TV, Manboy TV more specifically, may have dropped us?
Oh, were you talking to me?
That was great. That was great.
Well, I know one thing. You're paying way too much for those shitty cigars. $13 budget, dude. You're paying too much for that $4 cigar, bro.
I may be, but we're just trying to salvage the podcast so that we can continue bringing this wonderful thing from right here in Tampa Bay.
It'll survive. Man boy, no man boy. You'll be around, dude. Are you kidding me? I went through a very similar situation down in, I think it was New Zealand. And the next thing you know, the Kiwis practically had a revolution to get me back on their airwaves. So just push through it, Eric. You'll be fine.
Well, we got Mitch is there right now. He was, right there having breakfast by the River Kwai, and now he's going to travel north and fight the battle even more. I think he may come back with some good news. We can only hope.
Well, yeah, let's look forward to that.
We can only hope, but You know, a lot of people checking in tonight, and we love the love. Remember, you have to throw the hearts, the shares, the likes, whatever the fuck you call that stuff. There's a problem. I got to stop saying that F word. The man boys don't like that.
You think that's the problem?
I don't know. I don't know. I've been
But
trying to
you know,
figure it out.
I wonder if it's the difference between. I mean, I kind of conditioned myself to be available on Tuesdays. Now you kind of switch it up lately. Now it's Wednesdays. Do you think maybe they've got a problem with Tuesdays and Wednesdays? Like, is something
Hey,
going
you
on
know
maybe
what?
with?
Maybe their nights off are like hospitality. They're off Monday, Tuesday because their busy nights, the man boys, are Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But we're being replayed on Manboy TV at 2 a.m. on Monday. So I don't know.
Huh. Well, if anyone's going to find out, it'll be Smitty.
It'll be Smitty. I think he's going to come
Yeah.
back with some good news. What's
Our
good news?
intrepid sleuth. He's on it.
What's good news with Jimmy Mac right now?
Not a whole lot. I had a nice meeting today at Hillsborough College. It turns out they had a community meeting with the CEO of the Tampa Rays, Mr. Babby. Ken Babby
Cool.
gave a little pitch to the community on the impact that the Rays would have in historical Drew Park. And it was very interesting. It was very well done. And I would have been home earlier, but that ran a little late. You know, that was the first of two meetings. But it's exciting times in Drew Park. I think the Rays are going to make a nice compliment to the existing history of Drew Park that's been established already.
Well, you know, they can't have a meeting about or in Drew Park without Drew Park Jimmy, right?
Well, I kind of flew under the radar today. I went by my real name and my real email, and that ought to throw them through a loop.
Little incognito.
Yeah. And I was the only one that asked them if they were going to spend a little bit more money on their payroll. It'd be a shame to spend that kind of money on a stadium and not throw a couple extra bucks towards their pitching and their contracts for their pitching staff.
And how did they take that?
That was the last question that was allowed from the public. That ended the meeting at 9:00.
Jimmy said, I got to go. I got to get on the podcast. Let me in this meeting. Why aren't we spending money on payroll?
Yeah,
Fuck
it took away the
stadium.
thunder. It took away the thunder from the safety and the cypress tree concerns. I was more worried about their expenditures on their starting pitching staff.
Well, you know, we do have
I got a feeling I
priorities,
won't be invited to the next meeting.
right? Just use a different name.
I've got a few.
Send Smitty.
You know what? We ought to go down as a collective, I think.
I think I'd be asked to leave, just like I was asked to leave HCC.
It's all right.
I'm still banned from the property. I want to know if when the Rays take it over and they do build that stadium there, does my ban from the HCC property still hold true?
Just for that one little corner they're going to keep as a college. I think the other 98 acres that the Rays are going to take, I think
good?
will be just fine. Yeah,
Oh,
you'll be just
good,
fine.
good.
Yeah. But other than that, business as usual, man. Just pushing through it. The June swoon's in effect. It's hot as hell.
Right, right.
We did get a little rain today, which was nice.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful night here in Tampa.
Yes, it is.
We've got our good pal, Mr. Steve Gonzalez, checking in on the Instagram, giving a big shout out to Jimmy Mac.
CBG,
watching
he's
live
the
on
best,
Instagram.
man.
Yeah,
He's the best. And you know what? I missed his little performance at the dinner last Thursday. I heard it was almost an epic event, but he pulled it off in a Stevie G, only way Stevie G could.
He did. The stare was a little bigger than we all think, and then it was like watching in slow motion. But then the next thing you know, he's doing the Stevie G shuffle, like turned it into a dance move. Man, I thought I was at his 60th birthday all over again.
And that's what I heard. I heard it almost looked staged, but it was too perfect to be staged. Anyway, we have film on that we can replay it at Stevie G's.
Man, I bet I could find something with those. You know, there's always cameras around. I bet
Oh
we
yeah.
could
Oh,
find
I've learned that the hard way.
Oh man, dude, I absolutely love when you come on. It's a blast, and
Well,
I got-
it was a nice surprise tonight. I got home and Rhonda's got her thing going on. The kids got their thing going on. So I'm stuck in the living room. I can't find the remote. I'm like,
Oh.
God damn it. And the next thing you know, I'm thinking, man, it's Wednesday night. Eric's got his podcast.
wait, let's see.
So I first started watching. You know, you're on YouTube also.
Yes, sir.
And right now, I think I'm watching you on the gram through. I don't know how it worked, to be honest with you.
We're on the gram. We're on Facebook. We're on 3 different Facebook channels. We're on YouTube and on the gram, and
Everywhere, man. Absolutely everywhere.
Well, for our last
Coast
night,
to coast with the most.
This
for our
is it,
last-
though, man.
This is it.
Yeah. Wow.
This is it. Big Eddie C. I want to tell you what I heard though. Most people heard, man, Jimmy's fucking on the podcast, and I'm glad he's here. But I heard Rhonda wasn't available. The kids weren't available. Couldn't find the remote. We're 4th choice, dude.
Plan D. Yep.
Nah, I was gonna play with the dogs. I couldn't find them either.
Yeah.
My neighbor Ed's out of town. I was gonna go egg his house just to watch his reaction.
We're dropping. Oh man.
But other than that, man, I'm glad to be here. And you know, it's funny. I didn't know how you know I was watching. Are you so like, you know who's watching and who's not, or?
You comment. You popped up in the Instagram feed. You were watching on Instagram, so I saw you join the Instagram feed. I'm watching Instagram right over there, and so
Okay.
I saw you pop up on the Instagram feed.
Oh, interesting. Okay,
Yeah,
interesting. Huh.
yeah. Your alias is over there, but I saw you pop in.
Okay, all right. Because I originally started out on. Matter of fact, I had 2 streams going on. I was watching you live on YouTube, and then live on the gram, as they say. And it was almost synced. It was almost at the same rate.
I think
I
there's about 4 or 5 seconds right now delay.
What's that?
There. That was good. Fuck off. Oh my God, I can't wait to hang out next week, man. Big Eddie C is going to be with us, and if you'd like to join us, we're going to be down at the Tampa River Center for a Father's Day of the Year banquet. In support,
Oh wow, you're right. That's what you're talking about. That's going to be awesome.
all in support of the Boys and Girls Club. So, you know, if you want to come hang out with me, with Big Eddie C, the entire Voodoo team, Jimmy Mack, come out. You can log on to my website. I'll put the links up on the Voodoo Chef Facebook page. Grab some tickets. Come out, support the Boys and Girls Club. We're recognized. I say we because it's a family affair. My brother's putting on this event and recognizing some amazing people here in Tampa Bay. Jump on and come out and support. I'm excited. I'm gonna get to. I've met Levante David a couple of times, but he's being recognized that night. He's coming back to town for the event, and there's going to be some great raffle items, trips to Hawaii. I think there was a trip to Ireland that might be on the auction block. Some great auction items. I think there's going to be some autographed footballs that might be available, but it's going to be a great day. So, and of course, whole thing's catered by our good friend Jimmy, Steve Gonzalez. Jimmy, he's going to be catering the whole thing. So,
Well, we're going to eat good. And you know what the big common denominator lately for me is? Big Eddie C, man. God damn it. Every time we get together, it started at the pastry contest about 3 weeks ago. Ate ourselves into a coma. Then we went to the burger. We ate ourselves into a coma. And my God, if Gonzalez is cooking the food at the next event, we're going to eat like kings.
right?
Yeah.
He is the king of caterers here in Tampa Bay, man. No bones about it. And we got to get him out of the background and into the chat here and just sit here and talk food all fucking night, because that guy is a wealth of information about food, Tampa history. He knows absolutely everybody, and just a rock solid dude. But to get him to, he's been on the gram the whole time, hanging out, watching. Dude, just get your ass in the room here. Join us.
Well, before we do that, we got to get him on a stepmaster. Just so that he doesn't do what he tried doing the other night.
Well, he could sit in a chair. He could sit in a chair for the podcast.
Okay, yeah, or we could roll him into the room, roll him out of the room. That'd be safe enough for him.
Safety, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's okay. We've got insurance. You know,
Ain't a lot.
insurance. We'll just have to make sure that we fill out those additionally insured for that
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, did you see the little commercial I threw up there? That was
You
real.
talking to me again? I'm sorry.
I am.
What
I'm
happened? I thought you used to like cue me or like look at me or something. There
Am I
you go.
supposed-
I got you.
Am I supposed to?
Yeah,
give you
the
heads up?
commercial. The commercial was great.
I just wanted to make sure you saw that. And we'll do anything, same, different, whatever you want for that. But whatever way I can show some love, I hope you know that. That's for real right there.
I'm not sure which commercial you're talking about, Eric.
We're gonna watch it again, Jimmy.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this again. Well, fuck, I forget which one it's in. This one here is for my good pal Jimmy. Give us 2 minutes.
Got a secret in the kitchen. Spices dance and shout. Every flavor got a mission. Taste the magic. There's no doubt. Put that sauce and feel the power. Seasonings that
Whiskey lovers know how critical temperature variations are to aging whiskey. Blue Note Bourbon is crafted in Memphis, Tennessee, where it is aged in their warehouses located just east of the Mississippi River. And based on its fruity vanilla flavor with smooth oak finish, the unique microclimate of the region with high humidity and steady temperature adds up to create the perfect place for aging. Head down to the Crossroads and jump into a juke joint and enjoy every bluesy note of the official bourbon of the Voodoo Chef, Blue Note Bourbon. I get asked all the time, why Tequila 512? And it would be real easy for me to say it's the 100% blue agave, the locally sourced volcanic spring water, the triple distillation, the 24-hour charcoal filtration. Hell, we could talk about bourbon barrels, the oxygenation process, but at the end of the day, it just tastes damn good. Tequila 512, the official tequila of the Voodoo Chef.
got a secret in the kitchen. Spices dance and shout. Voodoo Chef got the potion. Feel the heat in every bite. You will worship with devotion. Flavor takes you to new heights.
Jimmy moved first. What's up?
Nothing. Sadie or Sloan came over to say hello. What are you doing, Sloan? All right. Yeah, it was a nice commercial, man.
Well, whatever we can do. Jimmy, you were one of the first, and much love. You were here on the podcast when we announced that we were releasing the Voodoo Like I Do cookbook. And next thing you know, I'm down picking up some new gear at the shop. And lo and behold, you're like, Amazon comes in and you open it up and you're breaking out the books right there, man.
The timing was absolutely spooky, man. Spooky, voodoo spooky. Amazon shows up with the 4 overpriced cookbooks. I open them up. Within 2 minutes, Eric comes walking in. It's like unbelievable. And he insisted on autographing the cover of one of them. He says, here, let me do this one. The pictures are too dark anyway. So sure enough, he autographed it. He's got it hanging up on my guitar in my office. It worked out perfect.
You're the man, bro. Nothing but love. And,
Absolutely, buddy.
Anybody, log on to Voodoo Chef. You can get them on voodoochef.com now, and you can get them on Amazon, wherever you choose. Jump on, grab those books, send them out. Of course, portion of everything we do, no matter what it is, even this podcast. With the reason we have a $13.69 budget, $9 which goes in my cigar, my overpriced $4 cigar.
There you go. Attaboy.
Because we're trying to send kids to school. We met with Eaton Marketing today. We met with the college today, and we haven't even released season 5 of Voodoo Underground or season 4 of the Baking and Pastry Challenge, and we locked in the dates for 2027. So we'll be filming again. I'm excited to announce in February Voodoo Underground season 6. And in April, we'll be filming the Baking and Pastry Challenge Season 5. And, of course, those students all win full tuition scholarship to go to school. And the only way we're able to do this is with the help of everybody out there. So grab your seasonings, grab your cookbooks, whatever it is you can do to help support. You know, we're here trying to blow everybody else up, but we also still got to send kids to school. So whatever we can do, if you want to see something different, whatever it is, just log in, do what you can do to help us do what we do. And that's Voodoo Like We Do, and send some more kids to school. Season 5 drops in about 3 weeks. The baking and pastry competition will drop as soon as that's done 7 weeks later. And I'm going to tell you, by the time the baking competition runs and is aired, the winner will have already graduated baking and pastry school, and the culinary students will be damn near close to completing as well, because they've all already enrolled and they're kicking ass and taking names. Look at the old men in my podcast here. We're gonna have to have a 7 o'clock start time.
Oh my God, I'm fading, dude. I don't know what it was.
Day one back for me today, man.
Might have been that long and lengthy pitch you just made.
It could have been that. That might be what we dropped from Thai TV.
How do you do that, man? You just ramble. Do you breathe when you're doing that?
Mm-mm.
That's a gift. You have a gift, man.
I don't know if you call it that.
It's definitely a gift.
I wish I had other gifts. I wish I could play a mean guitar. I wish many other things. Cook, fucking hang out. Man, I'd love to just hang out. That's a gift I can't seem to master. Always.
Well, maybe that's because your gift of gab kind of interferes with people wanting to hang out with you. Just saying.
Says the guy who waited an hour and 24 minutes in the clean room.
Loneliness is a terrible thing.
You got to take it where you can get it, man. You got to love the people that love you back, right?
What up, man?
I mean, I'm happy being choice number 6, Jim. I'll always be choice number 6, and I'll be here for you.
I don't know. We've got a new neighbor moving in, dude. You might be 7.
Fuck. Dude, I'll take it, man. I'll
Number
take
10
it.
on the call sheet.
It's all right. It's all right.
Jim gets home from his meeting. He goes, Rhonda, fuck. Kids, God damn it. Dogs.
Dog.
Already fed and walked. Let me go talk to neighbor Jim. Fuck. Too dark to go repair anything out in the back patio or cook, right?
Yeah. Then I had a neighbor give me shit because I was out mowing my lawn.
That's fucked up, dude.
So I
Mind
said,
your own
fuck it.
business.
I said, fuck it. I'll just come in and watch the podcast. I'd rather be mowing my lawn in the dark.
Dude, man, we're fucking. We'll take you are such royalty and you're Drew Park fucking Jimmy, bro. I would be happy to be 25th on your list and have you in here.
Yeah, right. Oh shit.
Too funny, bro. Too funny.
What's funny? I was actually, I've never done this before on my phone. I'm so excited because in the past I've had to bring my my computer home, and this is so much easier here on the phone. How's the quality come through? I mean, the picture's still the same?
Absolutely. Will you try
Okay.
to take your phone and go like that for me?
What does that do?
Normally it would autocorrect and make your picture there perfect.
Yeah, that's even better.
No, dude, that's gonna
All
make
right,
me
super.
nauseous. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. Normally it would autocorrect to the other layout, but we'll have to get your daughter to fix that. I just got great news, guys. I just got a text. Unfortunately, Mitch could not find anything out in Thailand. And we are dropped from Manboy TV. But I just got a text from the owners of RHS TV. We're moving back to RHS TV next week. And looks like we're back on. So
This is good, right?
this is really good. That means the budget goes back to where it was. We're big ballers. We're back on a one day delay. They still got we're on a trial basis, but we're jumping back to RHS TV next week. So
Okay.
make sure you're here. Jimmy, can we get you back next week? I mean, if the other 10 people don't pull through.
Yeah, let me see if Ed's going to be back in town.
All right. All
Yeah.
right.
He's always got he's always got a neat medical procedure he wants to replay for me. I find it interesting sometimes. But if not, I'll tune in. Absolutely.
No, I don't want you to tune in. I want you right here on screen.
Okay.
I mean, who else is going to bitch that trivia is rigged? Who else is going to complain that you know?
What did you already do trivia?
No, tonight was our last podcast. We thought we were off air tonight. We were just hanging out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Okay.
literally
so-
at the final hour got the text from RHS TV. They're going to bring us back.
Okay. Well, real quick, I know you're running up against a little time constraint. So the next event the three of us are at, that's next Wednesday?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll be able to talk about that next Wednesday night, right?
Yes, sir. 1,000%.
If we're out of our food coma.
Absolutely. And you know, it's Steve Gonzalez. I don't know what everybody else is eating, but I know with the people at my table, I know Steve's gonna, do a little something because, we got the big boys. We got the real deal at our table. So we got the entire Voodoo team. We got my good pal Jim McNamara. We've got some guys that are pretty cool dads, at least in my opinion, and that's who we're recognizing at my table at the event. And I'm excited, Jimmy, that you're going to be able to join us because as much as we bust balls on here, dude, you're a fucking rock star dad, and I'm glad you're going to be at the table with us.
Nah, it's just the easiest job I ever had.
Okay. Okay.
All right, is that it?
I think last week it went something like this. So we're leaving the house, and all of a sudden Maggie's like, "Wait a minute! I thought I was going with you." And you're like, "Fuck! I gotta go buy it." God damn.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I overcommit and underperform all the time, man. I'm getting pretty good at it.
That's called
Getting
being a
pretty-
dude.
Yeah, well, or as my kids refer to me as the douche. And I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I think it's a compliment,
In your case, it might be, buddy.
right? Absolutely.
Dude, I'd love if we could have you back here next week. I'd love if you could join us every week. It's an open invitation. You don't need to wait. You don't need to assume, dude. You're one of my good pals, and I love when you're on.
Well, a wise man said earlier in the show, all it takes is an invite, right?
Dude, it's an open invite. So I'm going to add you to my weekly email list. Now that we're back on RHS TV, the budget's going up. I think I can afford you now.
Well, I'll have my people send over the contract, and we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Okay, dude. You got
See
it.
ya.
Hey, everybody.
See you, Big Ed.
We're back
See
next
ya.
week right here on the Voodoo Chef Podcast. Don't miss us. 8 o'clock, all social media pages. Big Eddie C, man. I'm super stoked. It's going to be Rockstar. Jimmy just confirmed Mitch is coming back. He's going to be hosting trivia. He'll be checking in live from Orlando. We got confirmation on that a little bit earlier. Thank God we got that cleared up right here next week. Voodoo Chef Podcast. Big Eddie C, man. Nothing but love, my friend.
Likewise, man. See ya.
Peace and love, everybody. We'll see you next week.